potential for cattle in this territory is unlimited. All we lack is capital, but if you Easterners could see clear to invest in places like Bordertown, we could provide the finest beef to every hotel from here to St. Louis.
Look at this. It's got a solid gold case.
Sorry, friend. We run a cash business.
Men like you represent the future of this country.
You flatter me, sir.
Oh, no, sir. It's you who flatters me. It's an honor for my bank to serve you. And rest assured, your sizable deposit is secure with us.
Come on, we've been riding for 3 weeks.
Easy there, friend.
Mind your own business, Four Eyes.
Nobody calls me Four Eyes. Apologize.
Can't do that, Four Eyes. Make your move so I got the pleasure of sticking you.
You're challenging me? The coward draws first.
I wouldn't do that if you want to stay breathing.
Was unnecessary, sir. I'm Theodore Roosevelt, Jr. of New York City.
Mr. Roosevelt, on behalf of Bordertown.
Welcome to Bordertown.
Well, Mr. Theodore Roosevelt, Jr. of New York City, I ain't too partial to burying strangers. So I want you and that pretty little gun of yours out of town pronto.
How dare you interfere in an affair of honor?
It ain't honorable getting yourself killed in a gunfight, mister.
Well, Marshal, I think it a mistake to assume I am the one who would be killed.
I should have guessed. An Easterner.
You know who that is?
Mr. Roosevelt.
Corporal.
That's right, Corporal Clive Bennett. What is your business here?
Game. Bear, elk, moose, whatever gets in my sights.
Does that include people?
That ruffian challenged me. Back in university, there was a fellow always on about my glasses. You know what I did?
I guess I soon will.
I ordered dueling pistols from Paris. Had the devil of a time with customs. But when I confronted the coward, there were no more jests about my eyesight.
He might have accepted your challenge.
I was more than aware of that. But to submit to any insult is to invite a repetition of it.
Ready to go, boss?
I'm always ready. Corporal, since I intend to hunt for a full month, I doubt I'll trouble you further.
Come on.
It's that O'Neill. He hasn't paid me for weeks. I told him when he moved in I'd collect every Monday.
I'll speak to him, Sally.
Perhaps I shouldn't even be taking boarders in.
You can't let one bad customer ruin your whole business. I'll see he pays you.
Thank you.
Sally?
Marshal?
let me know if you have any more trouble in here, Don.
One of Sally's boarders won't pay up, so I told her I'd speak to him.
Well, don't waste the breath, Don. Just throw him out.
Like you threw out Mr. Roosevelt? A man from one of the richest banking families in the East?
Well, Wendell, you should have stayed there and banked.
You know, all of my years in a saloon, I've never been in a fight. Hopefully O'Neill will listen to reason.
O'Neill?
Uh-huh.
You ever seen him?
I can't say I've ever met him.
Well, Dom, he's big. I mean, he's real big. Now, look, if it comes down to a fight, just stay low and keep moving.
Stay low and keep moving.
That's right. Good luck, Dom. You'll need it.
Are we hunting or just wearing these animals to death?
Just blowing off steam. By Godfrey, that Marshal's an infuriating man.
There is no need to kill your host because of him, Mr. Roosevelt.
Balderdash, Couteau. Every animal deserves to be given its head once in a while. Hey.
Fine-looking horses. Matter of fact, fine-looking guns. And a good wearing jacket. You sure about this? Dude's got a pile of money sitting in Bordertown, you heard. Means it ain't with him. Will be when we get old Four Eyes to write us a check. What for? Price of his life.
There. Fresh. Really? Careful. Can smell us. Look.
Are you all right?
I'm hit. Let's get out of here. We ain't leaving empty-handed.
Jack?
Thanks, Marie.
Here it is. 2 pages devoted to Roosevelt's engagement party.
Oh, are there any pictures?
Yeah, real top shelver, that boy, no doubt about it.
Phi Beta Kappa from Harvard.
Surprised to see you so admiring of an American, Clive.
Oh, I'm just amused at how Americans throw money around when they feel the need to impress.
Yeah, well, if I never lay eyes on that Roosevelt character again, it'll be too soon.
What happened?
Ambush. Couteau, he's still out there.
Great. Let's go.
Where's Couteau?
The Monty and the Marshal went out to find him. Breathe slowly.
Can't. Ever since I was a boy.
Try this.
What is it?
Jimson weed tea. An old remedy. But it works. Asthma is a serious condition. You shouldn't be out in the bush.
You sound like my father. He would have kept me in the house my whole life. That make any sense?
No.
The wilderness has made me strong.
You don't have to go at it so hard.
Yes, I do. Because I need to be strong. I intend to become president of the United States. I need to rest now.
I'll check in on you later. Bring him inside. He can join his partner.
When we getting out of here?
Surrender. Where's the other one?
Right behind you, Four Eyes.
I'll take that off you.
All you've got to do is write us a check. Same kind you give that hunting guy to yours. And we let you live.
No Roosevelt signs anything under duress.
Proud of your name, are you? Well, let me tell you. Breeding don't make no difference when you're dead. Reason with him, Farley.
You wretched coward!
Wise up, Four Eyes. You're gonna write that check one way or another.
You can beat me to death if you wish, but I'll never sign.
This is gonna be fun.
That's enough! Stand away from him. Don't be stupid. Unholster them guns. Now! Slowly.
I hate to admit it. Marshal was right about you.
They shot my guide. Besides, it takes men of stronger metal than these to best a Roosevelt.
Ha! You should have heard him beg.
Hey! Don't
Put it down, Marshal. Be a pleasure to kill him. Back off.
Roosevelt, you're a real joy to have around. You know that?
So, you gonna sign that check? Or are you gonna be responsible for the killing of 2 lawmen?
I'll sign.
Write it.
Hold it! Hold it!
You're a dead man, Four Eyes!
Mr. O'Neill, Dominic Bertino. Sally, Mrs. Duffield asked me to speak to you about the rent owing.
I don't believe I'm owing.
Mr. O'Neill, I trust you're on your way to the bank.
Well, you trust wrong, little man.
Then I have no choice but to remove your things from Sally's home.
Don't you push me.
Dom, perhaps we'd better get the Marshal.
We'll settle this now.
All right. Well, let's go.
Are you all right?
Here, last week's and this week's.
Here. Are you all right?
Oh, it's nothing.
Never should have went after him in the first place.
Quit complaining and help me.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Watch. All right.
Four Eyes, are you gonna come out or are we gonna shoot your pals? It's your choice. Come on, Farley, let's go kill us some lawmen. I want the Marshal. No way, he's mine. And I get the Mountie. Fine by me. Time to say your prayers, Marshal. What's that? What do you think? Get him. What are you worried about? Four Eyes is only 2 eyes now. Farley? What's going on out there? Untie them, you cur! Bye, Four Eyes.
Junior, the gun!
Bully shooting, Marshal. Untie this man, Corporal.
What?
He challenged me to a duel. I aim to oblige him.
You're out of your mind.
Let the dog go. It's my right to avenge my name.
Get him away from me. I can't do that, Mr. Roosevelt.
Blast it, let him go.
This is my country. Your honor will have to go unavenged.
Very well. But you cross into the United States of America, and you'll have Theodore Roosevelt Jr. to answer to.
In Bordertown, you'll have Jack Craddock to answer to. Four Eyes.
Interesting town. I might come back. Shoot me some more bear.
Oh, no. Next time you get another guide, Mr. Theodore Roosevelt Jr. 4 Eyes.
Sorry to see you leave, sir. This land's got a great future.
No doubt of it. America's future is in her western lands.
And a man could do worse than being a rancher.
I agree entirely. In fact, I've already taken a flyer. Invested $10,000 in a cattle ranch in Wyoming.
Wyoming?
Monsieur Roosevelt, take this with you.
I appreciate your kindness, ma'am. I'll see your tea accompanies me to the White House. Did I cut it out there, Marshal?
Well, for an Easterner, he didn't do none too bad.
Coming from you, I'll take that as high praise.
You know, you could have got yourself shot crashing through the woods like that.
I had to distract them.
Well, next time walk softly.
I will, Corporal. Providing I'm carrying a big stick.
Can't imagine what'll become of that hombre.
Well, he told me he plans to become President of the United States.
Him? That'll be the day.
Hey.
Come on, Art. You're gonna make yourself any prettier than you already are.
Do we have to wear the hats?
Burton, get a move on.
Relax, Scott.
When you start listening to me, I'll relax and tighten that belt. A Mountie doesn't wear his gun like a cowboy.
Funny a man can know all there is to know about looking like a good Mountie, but nothing about being one.
I can cut you out of this if you want, Burton. Now get in line.
Aye, Captain.
It's Sergeant, and don't you forget it.
Watch out. Here comes our escort. We look all right, Sergeant?
You look all right, Jones. The other two will pass.
Oh, thank you, Sergeant. Thank you.
Clive Bennett, officer in Bordertown. Could I see your papers?
Certainly.
Finally. I get to meet McPherson. I'm grateful for the copies of the Globe you've been sending me. Which one of you should I thank?
Me.
Burton, you fool!
Would have found out. Besides, it just made it easier for us to do what we have to do in Bordertown.
You kids got something better to do.
Now, Jack, stop complaining. You said you wanted to spend some time with me.
You see Bennett around?
He left this morning.
I'd best tend to this, Marie.
Jack!
Howdy. Marshal Jack Craddock. Anything I can do for you boys?
Sergeant Oliver Scott, Marshal. We're here to take receipt of a shipment of arms from a Lieutenant Richard Callahan.
I didn't say at ease, men. Well, Corporal Bennett ain't here right now.
Corporal Bennett's on the way to the Blackfoot Reservation. Something about tainted meat. We don't need him to pick up the shipment. Any place my men can muster out?
Well, I guess you're welcome to use Bennett's quarters there, and your men can probably stay in the saloon.
I suppose that'll do.
Now there's a sight worth 2 days' ride for.
New recruits?
Could say that.
Mounties expecting trouble?
Why do you say that?
What else would a wagon full of Winchesters and a Gatling gun be for?
I just follow orders, Marshal. This is in terrible shape. Has it ever been oiled?
Ain't no need. Corporal uses one of mine.
Hardly seems regulation to me.
Well, Sergeant, Bordertown ain't exactly the place for regulations. Zach, give me a coffee, will you?
See it all?
So how long they been at it?
Ever since they got here. I gotta say, Marshal, it ain't hurting business now.
5 more.
I'll see you 5. And I'll raise you 5 more.
It's too rich for my blood.
Let's see what you got.
3 jacks.
3 6s. And a pair of 2s.
Play pretty good for woodpeckers, don't they?
What else they gotta do all winter in Fort McLeod?
Talk to you later, honey. Hello, ma'am. Would you do me the pleasure of joining me for a drink?
No, thank you, monsieur.
Just one.
I said I'd rather not.
I could have sworn I heard the lady say no.
Is there a problem here, Marshal?
There will be, you don't let go my arm. You just landed yourself in jail, son. On your feet, men! Come on.
Hey! Burton, you get upstairs to your quarters. You too, Jones. Marshal, I can deal with this one. I need him to escort the shipment.
Well, you ain't having him.
I outrank you, Marshal.
Not on this side of the border, you don't.
All right, Marshal. You two get up to your quarters.
Yes, sir. Sergeant, sir.
You should keep a sharper eye on those men of yours, Sergeant. Let's go.
Quiet, Corporal. It's me, Couteau. We have to stop them. Drink that. It will give you strength.
Couteau, you've got to warn Craddock. He's got to stop the convoy.
Drink it. More.
Just get me out of here.
I can't. Look, when he lets you out of here, you meet us at that fork in the road.
Break the law, Sergeant. You've done it before.
That's enough, Richards.
Shipment's here.
Marshal! I insist you release my man.
Well, you can insist all you want, Red Belly. I'll let him go when I'm good and ready. Maybe later today if he's a good boy.
What if they kicked you out of the Mounties? You're less fit to wear the uniform than I am.
I reckon you can cut a man in half with this, eh, Jones?
New recruits.
Well, Sergeant, everything seems to be in order. It's all yours.
Lieutenant, might be a good idea to hold off on this until Corporal Bennett gets back.
And why is that, Marshal?
I don't know. Something ain't quite right about them Mounties.
Corporal Burton! I apologize, Marshal. They're just full of vinegar.
Marshal Craddock, these papers are in perfect order. I can't hold up the exchange.
Move it out!
Disturbing the peace, Couteau.
The corporal has been shot.
What? Where is he?
On Fox 12. He said he was shot by a Mountie.
Get Marie. Where are they? I said, where are they?
I don't know.
You are in for one rude awakening. You don't come clean with me right now. Now, where'd they go?
I don't know.
You got till a count of 3.
You can't shoot me. I'm a prisoner.
1.
I didn't shoot him.
2.
All right.
So you left Richards there to identify us?
There's nothing I could do.
You're not much of a man, are you? First you double-cross the Mounties, then Richards.
Should have come back sooner, Couteau.
If I did, we'd be visiting a corpse. Don't worry, Doctor, he will live. The bullet went through him.
What are you doing?
We're gonna give Richards a chance to catch up to us.
Jones, move that wagon. A 3-way split will be Richard and 4.
You make me sick, Scott. There anyone you won't turn on?
I'm the one who organized this. Without me, you wouldn't have...
You know, Jones, I never could stand people telling me what to do. Now let's get them off the road.
They must have ambushed the transport wagon.
Save your breath, Clive.
They went by here about an hour ago.
You two stay with Bennett.
Jack, you have an idea where they went?
Well, they couldn't have gone too far. They're waiting for one of their partners.
What?
Yeah, I got one of them back in the jail in Bordertown. They'll probably be waiting for him to get out. I'll go with you, Mofa. Now, you stay here and help Marie. Come on, son.
Wait. I have a plan. How much do you think we can get for these?
The right buyer? $10,000?
You know, that'd be 5,000 each.
So it would.
What are we cutting Richards in for, anyway? He ain't done nothing except get us in trouble.
He knows who we are.
He don't have to get a chance to share that with anyone.
Not a very nice man, are you, Jones?
I just got expensive tastes. No.
What is it?
I'm not moving until I see Jack Craddock back here.
Clive.
Do you hear me, Marie? I said no. He ain't coming.
Quiet. Someone is.
What if it ain't him?
Don't worry. Take on the whole U.S. cavalry with this. Let him get closer.
Hurry up, Richards.
Richards, good to see you. Better work on your right hook next time you hit a Marshal.
Come on, Richards. Come on.
You get him?
I don't know. Take a look.
Great plan, Clive.
Jones, over here.
So much for honor among thieves.
Sergeant Oliver Scott, Marshal. I place myself under arrest.
You did a good job, Couteau.
What happened to the Mounties who were supposed to pick up these guns?
They're alive. Nobody was gonna get killed.
You betrayed the uniform.
I surrendered to the Marshal, not to you.
You will be tried at Fort McLeod.
I'll be hanged there.
Listen, Bennett. This man stopped this shipment from getting into the wrong hands. Let him cross the border.
No. You went halfway to facing this, Scott. You're going to rest.
You're signing my death warrant.
There'll be a full report, including your actions of today. You'll be jailed, but you won't be hanged.
I could have walked away from this.
But you didn't. So that means there's still something decent in you. If you walk away, you'll never find that again.
I got a letter from Marshal Anderson in Billings. I just need Clive to do some deciphering.
Jack, he needs to rest.
Well, how long is it gonna be before he's up and around? I mean, I ain't looking forward to doing double duty out here, let me tell you.
Jack, we're lucky he is alive.
Yeah, I know that, Marie. I was just trying to make a joke.
I can help read that letter for you.
Oh, I think that's all right, Marie. I'll get Clive to do it when he's feeling better. It's all right.
There's no letter, is there?
Oh, yeah, it's...
You just wanted to make sure he was all right, didn't you?
No. I must have misplaced it. It's here somewhere.
Well, come on then.
I will live, Marie.
Well, Clive, that was one heck of a great plan you had there, wasn't it?
Well, I didn't think they'd turn on one of their own. Besides, you survived.
You have to stay still.
How long?
A week.
I can't stay still for a week.
Providing you don't give me any more of them great ideas of yours, I'll look out for your side.
Well, you dressed for it. You know, Jack, I didn't think you'd be so partial to the Surge.
I think he looks awfully handsome in uniform.
Well, when you're starting from nothing, it's not hard to make an improvement.
You know, Clive, I don't know why I bother continually saving your life. You know that?
Jack, the recruitment officer's coming next week. If you'd like, I can put in a good word for you.
No, don't shoot. I'm one of you. Not one to stay behind bars. I escaped from the Red Coat. We are on the same side. I'm your brother.
Take him to camp.
Morning, Marie.
Good morning.
Craddock, what are you burning in that stove?
It ain't the stove, Clive.
Corporal Bennett.
Commissioner Osborne. I'm sorry, I didn't know that.
It's all right, son. I know it smells dreadful, but it keeps me sane. Everything go right?
I hope so. If it happens, it'll be tonight.
Good.
Why are you here? I was told the métier will be safe with you. When the rawhide dries, it will get tighter and tighter. Let him go. Are you the leader? He is métier, not a white man. You listen to me. I am the only one fearless enough to have killed a redcoat. I'm no friend to the man who wears the red coats. I wish to join you. I need strong men. I will see if you have strength.
So you're a special commissioner on Indian affairs.
Rather fancy title, isn't it, Marshal?
What's a man like you doing out in these parts?
He doesn't know.
Fort McLeod said to keep the matter secret.
Clive. I know you should go by the book, but sometimes you can skip a few pages. I'm trying to stop a war, Marshal. An Indian named Two Moons from the Wolf Hills has moved into this area. He's promising malcontents their own country.
Why are they listening?
He's suspected of killing Constable Jerome Barton about a year ago. It's made him a hero in the eyes of some of the radicals.
So, you two are gonna go out and get him.
He's got to come to us.
You can catch anything, Marshal. With the right bait.
Winchesters? 30 of them, at least. Cut him down. If we got those weapons at the Red River, it would have been different. I doubt it. Your Real is a dog and a coward. More white than Indian. These weapons, can we get them? Yes. Tonight. You take me to them, and you will earn your life back. Couteau, why do you do this? I want to help the man who killed Constable Barton. Couteau, you have joined a holy war.
Same scares. We too have felt the pain. It is the pain Two Moons felt when Barton tortured him.
You know, you should have rounded up the boys from Fort McLeod and gone after them.
To have walked into that camp would have been a bloodbath for both us and Two Moons' followers.
Well, it looks to me like you and your special commissioner there are fixing to have one of those right here in town.
It'll be a small raiding party. We can handle them. I don't like this any more than you do, but those are my orders.
Time to go, Clive. This is our concern, Marshal. Don't trouble yourself. see why he wanted to stick to the book.
He's mine. He's the one who chained me.
Good evening.
Hey!
Good work, Couteau. Thanks, Jack.
You'll pay for this, you Métis traitor!
Let's put this gentleman behind bars before it becomes offensive, shall we?
He will come back, and he will bring others. You have brought death to your town.
You ain't gonna be able to transport him, not with that other one getting away.
It may surprise you, Marshal, but your analysis of the situation meets mine. You're a former Texas Ranger, are you not?
Yep. So what?
Then you're highly qualified to organize a defense of the town.
What are you saying, Commissioner?
I wouldn't risk escorting Two Moons to McLeod. The trial must take place here in Bordertown.
If we sit on that jury, we're dead.
Now look here. Whatever this man may have done, he has a right to his say in court. I need your help.
I'll sit on your jury.
I'd like that, Marshal. But you're an American lawman. I can't take you. Mrs. Dumont,
Will you accept a woman?
are you a Canadian?
Yes, I am.
Then I will accept a woman. Now, are there any men here courageous enough to follow Mrs. Dumont?
Attaboy, Bruno.
Good. The trial begins tomorrow.
Now just hold it right there. Put them guns down. You boys back out of here real easy and no one's gonna get hurt.
Give us 2 moons.
I can't. 2 Moons is a subject of the Queen. He must submit to her laws.
2 Moons has committed no crime. Redcoat Barton deserved to die.
If that is true, then 2 Moons will go free. You have my word.
Why should we believe you? You tricked us into coming here.
Only to catch 2 Moons. I've charged none of you with any crime.
2 Moons is a brave warrior.
I believe that he's a murderer. You come to that trial tomorrow, and I'll show you that we can be fair, regardless of race.
How them Indians was to see that as fair? You ain't even got anybody sitting up there defending him.
Rest assured, Marshal, he has a very competent advocate.
Did you kill Constable Barton?
Why waste breath on a dead man?
Look, I am trying to help you.
If you do, I will come back. Then you will be a dead man, too.
You went to missionary school. You're an educated man. Why are you doing this? All right, let's go through it again.
Let's bring things to order. 2 Moons. You are here in this court to answer for the murder of Constable Jerome Barton. If the defense is...
You are sitting beside a free man.
We will watch your justice.
You are all cowards! Listen, if you want a chance, stop fighting and start speaking in your own defense. Two Moons. Would you tell the court about your dealings with the mounted police at Fort McLeod?
They would hunt us down, hang us for stealing flour.
And Constable Barton?
He was the worst. He sold whiskey to our people. He took our women.
Is that why you killed him?
No.
Then why?
He wished me dead. I faced him. I told him to stop, but he would not listen.
You're saying that it was in self-defense?
That is the only reason I would kill.
And why didn't you admit this to the garrison at Fort Quincy?
They would not listen. It is only through you that I am seeing the Mounties as fair men.
No further questions.
Did any of the men here accompany you from the Wolf Hills?
No.
Then why are they with you now?
Because they no longer wish to be your slaves.
And because you killed a policeman.
He was not a policeman. He was a tyrant.
A tyrant, I see. Constable Jerome Barton organized a winter food convoy to the Cree at Cypress Lake in 1879. During his career, he received five letters of commendation. He also received letters of gratitude from Chief Lone Wolf and Chief Grey Cloud.
Those 2 old men are traitors.
Traitors? The greatest chiefs of the Blackfoot and Cree nations. I invite the jury, or indeed any interested parties, to study these documents carefully. How many women did he take? What were their names?
He took many.
And when he threatened to kill you, where were you?
At a Cree camp near Wolf Hills.
What happened?
He shot at me. We fought. I had to kill him.
So why have none of the men from that camp joined you?
They are weak.
Why was Barton's body found more than 15 miles away from the nearest Cree camp in the Wolf Hills?
They must have taken it there.
One more question. Are you a politician or a murderer?
I am a revolutionary.
If the defense agrees, I'd like to adjourn until tomorrow.
Very well.
You ever met Barton? How about his widow?
I don't need this, Craddock.
Then why are you doing it?
Because I have to show the Indians that we are fair.
I've heard the party line. I want to know why you're defending him.
Because it's my job to do it. My obligation to the uniform is greater than my obligation to Barton and his widow. And because Osborne hasn't come up with any evidence yet.
The only decision that you can make in this case is whether you have heard enough testimony to convince you that Two Moons acted in self-defense or whether he committed the capital crime of murder.
I wish to speak.
You have something to add?
Yes.
Good.
I work with Constable Barton. He was a good man. He tried to help the Indians.
And what happened the day that Constable Barton died?
Two Moons was suspected of stealing horses, not far from Stony Lake. The constable went to investigate, and I found him lashed to a tree and shot 3 times.
You traitorous dog!
Sit down. You are a liar, Two Moons. He was shot in the back. Two Moons didn't give him a chance to die like a man. I saw him tied to that tree with my own eyes.
Do not listen to him! This dog must die! Like Redcoat Barton!
Don't do this, Two Moons.
Get your weapons. You cowards!
You have brought shame on us.
Are you sure you don't need an escort?
Thank you, but I won't need that now. The Indians wanted to see justice, and I think they saw it.
Mr. Osborne, hanging Two Moons will not bring Constable Barton back.
Mrs. Dumont, capital punishment was the only punishment I could prescribe. I'm sorry.
If it was a white man, would you have done the same?
There's only one law in this country now. The answer's yes.
I'll expect a detachment from Fort McLeod, sir.
You did a commendable job, Corporal.
Thank you, sir.
Marshal, I was surprised that you evacuated the town. I thought a Texan would have stood and fought. Look at the Alamo.
Everyone at the Alamo died.
Oh. So they did.
Any sign of them?
Yeah, one rider. Looks like Simpson. They're coming back.
Kind of off-putting, ain't it, Marie? Just being this quiet.
Makes a nice change. For a while.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I guess I gotta agree with you there, Marie. It is sort of nice, ain't it?
In a few hours, and I'll be back to normal.
Just like nothing went on here.
Well, I guess I better set up for business.
Well, I'll give you a hand, Marie.
Clive, there's a question I've been meaning to ask you.
Go ahead, ask.
Well, if you could have got him off, would you?
I think so.
I guess that uniform of yours gets pretty heavy on you sometimes, don't it?
A little.
Well, you wear it proud.
I wear it as well as I can.
Still got a chance to walk away from this. Jail term's better than a casket, ain't it? Hurry him off the street.
Willie, you should have seen it. No one's faster than the Marshal.
It's time for your lessons, Willie.
Oh, come on, Marie.
Willie Haddon, you'll never learn to read or write.
I don't care. The Marshal can't read, so why should I?
Won't it bother you, Clive, delivering the mail and such?
Doesn't it bother you, Marshal, to kill a man because his picture's on a piece of paper?
Now, hold on there. That was a fair fight. The man died the way he wanted to, law of the West.
You don't get it, do you, Jack? That's not the law. It's an outdated code of ethics.
Nothing wrong with it in the past.
That's where it belongs. You'd be better off.
You're starting to sound a lot like your pa, Clive, preaching and all.
I've been called a lot worse. I'll be back tonight. Try not to kill anyone while I'm gone.
Your brother didn't pay for his room.
We Clancy's pay our way. Tell that Marshal it ain't over. We'll be back.
I hate it. The man with the fastest gun is right. So primitive.
Didn't you have gunfights in France?
Duels with pistols, yes. But they were outlawed years ago.
I'm sure the Marshal did what he thought was right.
The worst part is his influence on Willie. He wouldn't come for his lesson this morning.
Well, it's not like the Marshal.
No, Willie. He just ran off. Anyway, he doesn't want to learn anything. I'm afraid he'll grow up like a... What is that animal? You know the big one that is extinct?
A dinosaur?
A dinosaur?
Yeah.
I guess you showed them Clancy's, didn't you, Marshal?
Well, I did what I had to do, Willie.
Uncle Frank? He says I'm almost old enough to shoot a gun. At least I will be on my birthday. What do you think of that, Marshal?
Well, I reckon he's right, Willie.
Really? Mm-hmm. Ain't got anything but this old gun. Misfires mostly.
Well, I guess I can spare the time to teach you.
Oh, boy!
But right now, I got things I gotta take care of. See you later, Willie.
I ain't seen you around here before.
I got off the stage.
Waiting for someone?
My aunt, Amanda.
Howdy, Sally.
Marshal?
Morning, Marie. Listen, I need some oil for this whistle I've been carving for Willie.
It's in the storeroom. I'll get it.
Something troubling you,
What if he had killed you?
Now, don't you go starting on me, Marie. I already had 2 Sundays' worth from Bennett.
These are modern times, Jack. If you don't change, you will become a dinosaur.
Dinosaur?
An animal that was great once, but died because he couldn't change.
I know that. What, do you think I'm ignorant? Sally, just put that in my account, will you?
Want some? I live with my aunt, too. Her name's Sarah. Well, maybe my aunt knows your aunt.
Maybe. I don't know. I've never met my Aunt Amanda before.
Well, does she know you're coming? My name's Willie. What's yours?
Lucy.
Lucy. Where are you gonna sleep tonight if she doesn't come?
Evening, Dom.
Marshal?
We came all the way from Toronto. Father said we'd buy a little farm and start a new life.
Did he say where, Lucy?
It was gonna be around here. That's why we kept on going when Mother and Father took ill on the stage. They died just outside of Lethbridge. We had to bury them on the side of the road. I had to leave them there.
Lucy, did your parents tell you your aunt's name?
It's the same as my father's. It's Walker.
Don't cry, Lucy. Maybe you can stay with my Aunt Sarah.
Willie, it's late, and I think you should get home. Go on now.
Marshal?
Sit down, Dom. Look, do I smell or something? I mean, people have been avoiding me like I got the plague.
Most folks around here are, peaceful.
Yeah, I know that. So, I mean, what are they afraid of?
You?
Me? I'm the Marshal, remember?
They're afraid Bordertown will turn into another Dodge City.
Dodge City? Now, that's plumb crazy.
Is it, Marshal? The Clancy brothers told me they'd be back.
And if that happens, I'll handle the Clancys and anyone else they care to send.
Tell the Marshal I'm ready when he is.
Checking your eyesight, Jack? I ain't that old, Clive.
I heard about Star.
Yeah, well, that ain't none of your affair. Just leave it alone.
As long as you keep your killing on the U.S. side.
Lucy, could you go upstairs for a moment? I have to talk to the corporal. I still haven't told her. Just in case we were wrong.
I double-checked the records. Amanda Walker died 6 weeks ago. Lucy's parents couldn't have known when they left Toronto. Want me to tell her?
No. I will.
Never found much use for a still target myself.
You know, I guess that depends on what you're using it for, don't it?
Mighty complicated arrangement you made yourself, old-timer.
Yeah.
What kind of gun you carry, Marshal?
Colt 45 peacemaker. How much them Clancy boys paying you anyhow?
Going price. 50 if I hit you. 100 if I kill you. About 3 o'clock this afternoon, Marshal. I got an appointment in Helena I don't want to miss. Good shooting, Marshal. But you only fired 5 shots.
I may be old, but I ain't stupid. Last one's for you.
Is it Dumont?
Lucy, we have something to tell you.
She's not coming, is she?
Your Aunt Amanda is dead. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I ain't a gambling man, but I'd be right curious to know what they're wagering on over there.
No reason to trouble yourself, Marshal.
Well, now you got me real interested, Dom. What's going on?
They're betting on that shootout between you and Johnny Starr.
Or what? What are the odds?
Well, after this morning, they're a little better than even. On Starr.
Are you serious?
He's younger, Marshal. But I'm betting on you.
These are them peaceful folks you've been talking to me about, Dom? The ones that are afraid this will become another Dodge City?
Getting ready for the big battle?
You know, you can get awfully mealy-mouthed when the mood takes you, Bennett.
Well, is this plain enough for you? I don't want you killed.
What makes you think that's gonna happen?
Oh, come on, Jack. Not this time, then the next.
Yeah, well, ain't that the fear every time you strap on that holster of yours?
You can't send Lucy away.
I have no other choice, Willie. The law says that children who have no place to go should stay in an orphanage.
She doesn't have any other friends except me and Marie. If you send her away, she'll be all alone.
Don't seem right, Clive.
There's nothing else I can do.
It ain't at all fair. Everyone in her life is dead.
Well, partner, I don't know how to advise you on that one.
What happened to her happened to me. I don't know what I would do.
Marshal, we got an appointment. You coming out?
What are you doing?
You stay inside, you hear me? Listen, Star, I've been doing some thinking.
No guns, Marshal. You yeller?
Nope. I just don't want to have to kill you.
What are you saying?
What I'm I'm saying is, I don't even know you.
So what?
So you're gonna die for a measly $100?
Who says I'm the one gonna be dying?
You seen me shoot.
And you saw me.
What are you doing it for, son?
My gun's been hired, Marshal.
Code of the West. Yeah, well, that's an old code, son. And I've been thinking maybe we ought to change it.
Never figured it'd be like this.
Yeah, well, life's full of surprises, ain't it? Besides, you kill me and that woodpecker up there is probably gonna arrest you. So either way you look at it, you ain't gonna see that money.
I'm gonna have to tell everyone you're a coward.
Leastways, I ain't a dinosaur.
Lucy? You know, I'm all alone as well. And if you would like to stay here with me until we find your family, I would like that very much.
Really?
Really.
Can I call you Aunt Marie?
Two of DeWalt's cattle are dead because of you.
Well, then maybe he'll learn to keep an eye on them.
You're not even running animals on that section.
That doesn't give DeWalt the right to be on it.
All I'm asking you is to take it down.
I'm not moving that barbed wire for any man.
You don't take much stock in neighborliness now, do you, Jordan?
Neither do the men who can't stay off what doesn't belong to them.
Finished repeating the wagon, Pa. Hello, Corporal.
Josh?
My Pa tell you that my mom's coming in today.
Josh, you best go get cleaned up. She sees you like that, she'll go right back to St. Louis.
Your wife arriving?
Been 6 months since I laid eyes on her.
I'll talk to DeWalt. Just stay out of it.
Is that all you Canadians ever do? Talk? What was that?
I don't know.
Well? The horses are gone.
That's Cree.
What are they doing here?
I don't know. You had any encounters with them in the last little while?
The Cree? Of course not. Come on, let's get into town.
Not on foot. Won't stand a chance.
Well, I'm not letting my boy stay out here.
We don't have a choice. Get some water, Josh. As much as you can carry.
Corporal.
It's all right, son. We've got you covered.
What are you doing, Corporal?
If we're gonna stay here, we might as well be comfortable. Hurry up, Josh.
Something over there, Marshal.
Yeah, it's just the wind.
Wind? Following us? If it's the wind, why are you getting your gun ready?
You're beginning to aggravate me. Come on.
You the man of the law?
Jack Craddock, Deputy Marshal.
A white man is on our hunting ground. He must be moved.
Now listen, if you want to wait till I...
No, you listen. It is the house of the jagged wire.
Well, that'd be Mr. Henry Jordan's spread.
It is our land.
Bennett, we could have walked into town and back. I say we go now.
Just stay here.
Now, you listen to me, Corporal. I've got no intention of being trapped in my own house by savages. I told you, Corporal. Nothing but troublemakers.
I saw 3, maybe 4.
Now will you listen to me?
You're on your way up to the Jordan Ranch, ain't you, ma'am?
It's been months since I've seen my husband.
You're, Mr. Jordan's wife?
You know Henry?
Well, I've never known him as Henry. Tell you what, since this wheel put us behind schedule, I'll drive you right up to the house.
Oh, don't trouble yourself.
Being able to do Mr. Jordan a favor ain't no trouble, ma'am. Think she's ready?
We're gonna be all right, Corporal?
Just keep watch out the window, Josh.
My mom's coming in today.
I heard. I'm expected in town. Someone's bound to come looking.
And they'll walk into a war party.
Floor! Come look at this.
That is my wagon! They're trying to draw us out. If you kill one of them, you'll be taking a step we can't back away from.
Back away? What, do you think we'll be able to negotiate with these people?
If they wanted to kill us, they would have done it by now. We don't even know what they want.
What do you think they want? They want this ranch. Well, there's gonna be a lot of dead Indians out there before they get it.
Well?
None of Jordan's friends touches on treaty land. The Indians have no right to that land. It says so right here.
It's been their winter hunting ground for years.
But never legally.
Be easier if they did have a claim to it. Sooner throw Jordan off that land than them Indians.
Mr. Jordan owns it now.
Right, so I'm supposed to wave a little piece of paper in front of them Cree and they'll disappear?
The Indians signed that land away.
Yeah, I know. But they didn't have much choice now, did they? It's either sign it away or die.
Marie? Marshal? Corporal Bennett told me to tell you to stay around town till he got back.
Where is he?
He went down to the Jordans a while ago.
Jack?
Now, don't fret, Marie. Do me a favor, Dom. Round up as many men as you can, all right?
What's going on, Marshal?
Cree are trying to force Jordan off his land.
You know, Marshal, with the amount of trouble Jordan causes, maybe it's for the best.
Just do as I ask you, will you? Don't worry, Marie. Sure, Clive's got them all sitting down to Sunday dinner by now.
What was that?
Stay calm, Jordan.
They're on the roof. You see? They're trying to smoke us out.
Stop that!
Why, so we can die sitting here?
They're just trying to scare us.
Well, it is working.
Ah! Ah! Oh, my God.
It's Elizabeth.
Look, they're trying to draw you out. Let me go.
That is my wife out there, Corporal.
It's gonna be all right, honey, I promise. It'll be all right.
Do something, Corporal! Corporal! That's my mom and pa!
All right. Now stay inside. And don't move. Don't shoot! I'm coming out.
Drop your weapon. Don't take none.
Release them.
This man is a trespasser. This land belongs to the Cree Nation.
Now, hold on.
Silence him.
Wait.
Let him go. We will talk.
We are through talking.
Get inside the house! Josh!
Well done, son. Well done.
Could have all been killed. Are all you Jordans crazy?
I thought that Indian was gonna kill Pa.
All right. Just put the gun away.
Stagecoach driver says there's maybe 8 of them. I know it don't sound like many, but they could be plenty dangerous. I ain't deputizing you. You're volunteers. You're free to come. You're free to go. It's all right. But I want you all to think back to the times Corporal Bennett has helped out each and every one of you. All right. Now we're going out there to show them that they ain't attacking just one family.
Is it likely they'll just up and leave, Marshal?
They won't fight unless they're fired on first.
Is that true, Jack?
Been like that in the past, Marie. Mind you, I gotta admit, I ain't too sure about these ones. What in tarnation you think you're doing? Stay here.
No!
Look, Marie, I ain't got time for this. You ain't coming.
Jack Craddock, you can't order me.
Dom, get over here. You keep an eye on her. Let's go, men.
You have no right!
Lock her up if you have to.
You usually do your job this well, Corporal?
I'll slip out when it gets dark. Get some help from town.
Why? There's hardly any of them out there. I say we should stand and fight.
No, Jordan.
They are threatening my family, Corporal.
Calm down, Henry. I don't think they want to hurt us.
What are you talking about?
Well, you heard them. They only want their land back.
Well, they're not gonna get it.
I'm not gonna stop at this.
We have no wish to kill you. You walk away from here, and you are free.
Henry, perhaps we should do what he says.
We stand and fight.
Is this what you've taught him while I've been away? Corporal Bennett, what do you suggest?
Since it looks like they're gonna burn us alive in here, I opt for outside.
At least there's one sensible man in here. Henry, I'm taking my son outside. Please follow.
Wait.
We're coming out.
Hold your fire! Hold your fire! Wild Eagle, you're gonna have to let them go.
You have heard my words, Marshal. This white-eye took our hunting grounds. They will leave, or they will die.
No!
We will kill them.
Ready? And every one of you will die.
This is our hunting ground.
That man, Jordan, bought this land from the United States government. He has legal claim to it.
Our claim is an ancient one. Hunting trail of the Cree Nation.
Look. Your leaders have signed a treaty. We ain't got no choice here. You either leave now, or there'll be war. Look, Wild Eagle, there's more hunting ground to the west of here.
Land of the Kootenai. So we fight, or one of the tribes will starve. You people, you take only what we need. You take it all.
Those people just don't understand the rights of the conqueror. Do they, Marshal?
What took you so long, Jack?
It ain't right.
You had to.
No, but it still don't make it right.
Well, looked pretty when I painted it. I'm sure it did, Josh. Your father will help you repair it. Won't you, Henry?
Of course I will, dear. And now that you're finally here, I'm sure you'll find a lot of fixing for Josh and I to do.
I did expect a wild land, Henry, but I didn't expect it to be quite this wild. Thank you for your help, Corporal. Do you think they'll be back again?
Oh, I don't think so, Mrs. Jordan.
Just in case, I'll look in on you over the next few days.
I'm looking forward to seeing Bordertown. You do have a store in Bordertown, don't you?
Yes, ma'am. Indeed we do.
Marshal, I am obliged to both of you.
Ma'am.
Ain't right, is it, Clive?
What's that?
A woman like that ending up with Jordan.
Oh, I think you'll see a very different Jordan with her around. Where's Marie?
Oh, no.
What's the matter?
I gotta get them weapons back. I'll see you in a spell.
Sure, Jack.
Hello! Help! Somebody let me out of here!
Marie?
Clive! You're all right?
What are you doing in there?
Where's Jack?
He, did he put you in here?
Let me out.
What did you do, Marie? Rob the bank while I was gone?
Clive, let me out.
Have you seen the keys?
On the desk.
How can anybody find anything on this desk?
They're right there.
So they are. You're free, Marie.
Clive, I'm so glad you're all right.
Jack Craddock! Where are you?
He's here. Who? Luc Mercier. I saw him plain as day. I have to get him to autograph this. Mr. Mercier! Mr. Mercier! Ah, Dom!
Good morning, Sally.
What are you doing out here scaring the living daylights out of me?
Patrolling. The Marshal and the Corporal are escorting the stage out of town, and they left me in charge.
Did you see a man go by here a minute ago?
No.
This man?
Uh-uh.
I was sure it was him.
Where do you think you're going, Luke?
I
I told you, this is as far as I go.
You want to ride with our gang? You go all the way, pencil pusher.
Well, I can't imagine what happened because I saw him plain as day. I looked right out the window and his eyes were the same as the magazine.
Sally! It was just your imagination.
If my imagination could conjure up eyes like that, I would be a happy woman.
Ladies?
Good morning, Dom. You need some help, Dom.
Oh, just making sure everything's all right, Marie. Sally tell you I was guarding the town?
Where are Clive and Jack?
They received word that the stagecoach was going to be held up at daybreak. I'd better get back out there. I'll be back later.
Nice to know we're safe.
I'm not going through with this.
You don't, you're dead right now. Come on, it'll give you something to write about. And we get split up, you know where to meet, huh? Now, Luke, you stay by my side. I'm gonna show you how a real criminal operates. Now, here's what we do.
Ride with it all the way to Helena, boys.
This has been a waste of my time, Craddock. We haven't seen a soul on the road.
Well, the stage gets robbed now, least ways we ain't wearing it. Besides, giving Don the thrill of a lifetime, ain't we? Come on,
Sally, could you watch the store? I have to get my bag.
Let me go, Marie.
All right. Maybe you'll see your mystery man.
Okay, boys. Let's go.
Wait.
When did you start giving the orders?
Wait for the woman to get out of the way.
All right. Let's go. Put your kerchief on your face.
Oh, sorry.
Let's go.
Trent, you circle around back. Right. Jackson, get on in.
Jackson.
stop right there.
There. This is not your money.
We don't want to hurt you, partner.
I'm the law here. Don't try it.
Which one are you? Corporal Bennett or Jack Craddock?
How do you know?
Said no one would get hurt.
Jackson! Give me this. Luke! Put that thing away. I swear, Jackson, your grandfather was right. You were an idiot. Stay there.
Dominic!
There's the doctor. Just do Casey a favor.
Dominic!
Come on there, Doctor Lady. Let's go for a ride.
Sally!
Hold it there, Mercier.
Why are we stopping now?
I told you. I'm gonna show you how a real criminal works.
What?
You don't think I'm gonna share this with those two fools? I hide it here, I get myself fixed up, and then I come back and get it.
I guess the Callums are not as brotherly as the criminals I read about.
Start digging, Mercier.
With what?
With your hands.
I'll never get it buried in time.
Well, then let's hear an idea.
Jason found the golden fleece by opening his eyes.
Speak English, pencil pusher.
Up there.
You get up there. Now! You having a good time with the Callum gang, Ryder Man?
I'm finding it very enlightening.
You think you know people pretty good?
Try to. It's part of my job.
So why would I cut my brother out of the loot? Cut a stranger in?
What are you doing?
Hold still! No sign of the gold, that two-time and low-life bottom-feeding.
Seems to be breathing. Don't seem to be hit. Wonder why Casey didn't shoot him.
Probably because he took his shooting lessons from you. Get over here, Doctor. You better save him. Yeah! Ooh, that was real stupid, lady. Put that thing away before you hurt somebody else. Now, maybe the doctor done us a favor here.
How's that?
We cover our tracks, and anybody who's behind us will follow Casey's horse.
What about Casey?
Leave him. He ain't going nowhere.
I shouldn't have left. Look, you want to put the blame for this on me, you go right ahead, but I'm more interested in catching them. What do you think you're doing?
What does it look like?
You're staying here, Dom, resting that head of yours.
They took Sally. I'm coming.
Dom, we'll deal with this. And Marie's coming back to fix your head.
Bennett, I said I was going.
in there.
Come on, lady.
No, really, I can't.
Get in there. Come on back here and grab hold of this horse. Scared of the dark?
I ain't scared.
Then go on.
Don't rush me.
It's real simple, honey. If he lives, you do. If he don't, get in here.
One of them went out this way.
What about the rest of them?
Can't tell. They covered their tracks.
We're gonna have to do something with this one.
Leave him there. He ain't going nowhere. So come on.
You're the one from the general store. How did you get here?
I'd be obliged if you didn't speak to me, sir.
I'm not a thief. My name is
I know who you are. I've read almost everything you've written.
Oh, an admirer.
Hardly. Now be quiet. I have to tell you something. I'm not a doctor.
Jax!
Mr. Mercier.
All right, now get to work.
I'll do what I can.
You do whatever you have to. Just make him better.
It's all right. You're not really a doctor. I'm not really ill. What's your name?
Sally Duffield.
What do we do now?
Wait.
They got Sally.
Dom, when that horse has had her fill, she'll lead us right to them.
You should just take them to the money.
Wouldn't help. We can identify them. Trust me, it's my business to know human nature.
Well, at least one of us does.
What do you mean?
I was an admirer. I didn't know it was a thief I was admiring.
I'm not thieving. I'm researching.
A man in Bordertown was hurt because of your research.
That make-believe Marshal? Was he doing anything different than I was?
Do you honestly believe that?
He was play acting, and he got in trouble, same as me.
He was trying to protect the town, not steal from it.
Sally, this is the first time I rode with outlaws. I thought I could get out. I've made a mistake.
Look here. How about just telling us where the loot is?
I've had a terrible fall. Can't really remember.
Well, you better remember by the end of the day or you're dead.
Then you'll spend the rest of your day searching.
Mercier, you Frenchies is partial to the ladies. If you don't recover, she's dead.
Let go of him.
With pleasure.
Oh.
Well, ma'am, when you're done fixing him, could you get us some coffee?
Are you all right?
Just more bruises on bruises.
I wish I knew what I could give you to help you.
That vial.
This one?
70 days on a pirate ship. Page 33.
I make ye thin.
You are an admirer. How would you like to try giving those two a little something extra in their coffee?
Come on, you finished.
Dom, she'll go when she's ready.
Slow down there, Dom. You'll spook her.
How long do you think they'll be out for?
How should I know? I hope you haven't killed them.
Killed.
They'll be all right. Now, let's get out of here.
Isn't there another way?
Wouldn't be much of a hideout if there was, would it?
Luke, I can't go in there again.
Sally, we have to. They could wake up any minute. You'll be all right.
What's that noise?
You've made it through before.
Yes, but there was a gun in my back.
Get in here.
This way.
There ain't no way out of there.
There's nothing around here. We never should have waited for that horse.
Oh, I don't know. What you're thinking on it, Corporal?
Well, she's not going any further in here.
I think I found it.
Dom!
Luke!
I can see. What's that behind you?
Stop that, Mercier. You're taking us to the money. Now. We don't go any further.
Shh. This is our job, Dom.
I'll show you where the money is. If you let Sally go.
You ain't exactly in law position to be bargaining.
Jackson, there is someone behind you.
Oh, no, there ain't, Mercier.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Don't shoot, please.
No! He's a friend.
It's all right, Sally. I probably deserve it. I guess I didn't choose the right gang to ride with.
Any gang's the wrong one, Mercier.
I know. I tried to get away, but I couldn't.
Where's the money?
I'm disappointed in you, Corporal. McDougal of the Northwest would have found it by now.
Yes. But would McDougal of the Northwest let a bank robber go?
Excellent point. The best place to hide something is in clear view. Corporal, I've been thinking. You and the Marshal are in a somewhat unique situation.
How's that?
A Mountie and a U.S. Marshal sharing jurisdiction. How'd you like to see that written up every other week?
Doubt there'd be much interest.
You must be suffering from writer's block. You think?
Nah.
You know, Sally, I've never written about a heroine before.
Luke, you wouldn't...
It's one way to keep you reading. You saved me. I am obliged.
Mr. Mercier!
I'd never forgive myself if I didn't do that.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Sally.
Dom! You certainly know how to scare a body.
He's a real adventurer, isn't he, Sally?
Mr. Mercier? More of a fool.
You let a fool kiss you?
He begged me. I didn't think it charitable to refuse.
Well, I don't think you should kiss any man that strikes your fancy, Sally.
Does that include you, Dom?
Well, I wasn't thinking that...
You were so heroic.
Well, I just do what I have to do.
So do I.